Hey everybody, so today this video is going to be all about how to clean your makeup brushes, and I'm going to be showing you how I do it. And here I'm just showing all of my dirty makeup brushes, and now we can go ahead and get started. Enjoy! What we'll be using first is a standard glass, dinner plate, and then you will need some Dawn dish soap, or any kind of dish soap will work fine. And then what you'll also need is some extra virgin olive oil, and what this does is it keeps the brushes healthy and soft, whereas the dish soap cleans them, so you're going to be using those two to mix together. You will also need a hand towel to dry off the brushes and to let them dry when you're done. So now we're going to start mixing the concoction together. So you're just going to take some Dawn soap and put it on the plate, a good amount depending on how many brushes that you have to clean. I have quite a few, so that is the reason for using a lot. And you're going to use about the same amount of the olive oil next to it. You don't have to mix it together because the brushes will be doing that for you. And then that's what it looks like when you have it on the plate. It's kind of like a big gooey mess. Now we can get started. It's best to take your face brushes first and clean them, and then do your eyeshadow brushes. But what I'm doing is I'm taking the brush and I'm putting both the dish soap and the olive oil on it, and I am just cleaning it with my hand to make sure that it gets nice and clean. And then after you do this for a while, you'll start to see some of the product come off, whether it's powder or eyeshadow or anything like that. So you'll start to see that happen. And once you get everything off, what you do is you just run it under some lukewarm water. See, as you can see, all the stuff coming off, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do, but it's also, it's interesting. So anyway, once you get it all cleaned off, you can start to rinse it off in lukewarm water. Make sure you rinse it off really, really good to make sure that you get all the soap out and olive oil. And then once you get it all rinsed off, you're just going to want to dry it off on the towel and then let it sit on the towel. And then do the exact same step with all of your other brushes. You can see after we get it all rinsed off and it is ready to be dried off, you just take the towel and just lightly dab the brush. Don't try to wipe it really rough, because then you'll mess up all the hairs on the brush. So just kind of wipe it on the towel. And then when you're done, just let it sit there and let it dry that way. Or another option, what a lot of people do, if you have really cheap brushes, after you get done washing them, put them in a cup and put the brushes brush side down. This will help the water drain to the bottom of the cup, and it will keep your brushes intact, and it'll keep the hairs from falling out. That's just a little tip that I learned, and it should help you guys as well. So as you can see now, I'm just continuing the process, and the dirtier your brush is, the more soap and olive oil you're going to want to use on your brush to make sure you're getting everything off and to make sure it's nice and clean. It's important to clean your brushes at least once a week if you're not too busy, even a couple times a week, because if you keep dirty brushes and you keep applying makeup, you're just clogging your pores with not only makeup but also with dirt and grime and all that yucky stuff. So you want to make sure that you always keep your brushes nice and clean so you don't, get any bad breakouts or anything like that. So now after you have all of your face brushes cleaned, you can go ahead and move on to your eyeshadow brushes. And as you can see, that was a really bright green on that eyeshadow brush, and here I'm just going to show you all of the green eyeshadow that comes off. This just shows that this using the Dawn soap and the olive oil really does work, and it really does clean your brushes. It's good for them, and it's best to keep all of your eyeshadow brushes clean as well. Because if you want to vary up your look at all of what eyeshadow you want to wear, you don't ever have to worry about having a dirty eyeshadow brush, because you'll always have them clean. So it's just best to always keep it clean. Like, look how nice that looks. It's perfectly cleaned off, no eyeshadow, nothing like that. I totally recommend cleaning your brushes like this. I don't know of any other way to clean your brushes besides letting them soak in soapy water, which isn't a good idea to ever do. So that's why I find this step really helpful. It takes only about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how many brushes you have. So that really shouldn't take you that long, just once a week or maybe even on a weekend or a day off from work, anything like that. Just sit down or go in the bathroom and just clean all of your makeup brushes to make sure that they're clean and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so there you have it. All of your foundation brushes and eyeshadow brushes are 100% clean. There's no trace of any makeup on there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was informational. If you have any questions, just let me know. Until then, I will see you all very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys!